Hello YouTube, Andrew here from dgwatchshopnz. Got a small watch lot today, just 4 watches. So I thought we would have a look, see what we can do and see how many will fire up for us. I paid, I think it was $58 including shipping. First up we got a little baby G. I don't get too excited about these, they normally sell for about 30 bucks. Nothing crazy. This does have its original strap, which is nice. It's in decent shape. That's all good. Next up, we have an Olympic diver. Bracelet's all there, which is nice. It's got the dive extension on the bracelet too. Look at that. That's your dive extension. So that'll have a Swiss movement in it. Right, we have Seiko titanium chronograph. 7T32. I would be surprised if this works. I was hoping it wasn't a 7T32, but you never know, it might work. That's a nice shape. And finally we've got a little lady's Citizen Elegance. So let's start with the Olympic. Just get some gloves. I should have put these on before I started. Now, sorry if I'm a bit sniffly today too. I've got a bit of a cold and flu going on. You know, got to carry on. Been in bed for the last 2 days. Okay, gloves on. Right, let's start with this Olympic. Let's give you an idea of the process of how we. So this, I need to look at this clasp because it's not like looking down nicely. That's okay. Might be best to do it from here maybe if that's a spring bar. It's not a spring bar. So we will go from here. You can see on the camera? Yeah, okay. Normally I try and undo them at the clasp, but this one's... surely that's got to be a spring bar. It's not, yeah, it is a spring bar. It's got micro adjust, so there we go. Opened her up. Try the sticky ball first. That worked. Okay. It's looking a little rough. SR 920. We might have caught it in time. Let's see. SR 920. Just see if we've got any life. Nothing so far. Right, next I get one of these guys on detect. These are cheapest chips on AliExpress. Let's see if we have a pulse. No pulse. Okay. Let's pull this battery back out. See if there's any corrosion or anything that could be causing a back. This was upside down, wasn't it? Did I put it in the wrong way? Possible. Still nothing there. Try the pulse again. No, nothing so far. Let's see. Let's see if there's any anything on there, residue or anything that's causing. No. So this is going to need some more time spent on it, so I'll have to just have a good look at it, do some testing with a multimeter, see if I can figure out where the problem is. It looks reasonably clean, but doesn't want to go. Chuck that back there. Yeah, and this is why I try not to pay too much for these types of things, because you know this is probably from the 1980s, so this is nearly 40 years old. The chances are it's not going to work. So just put that case back loosely there, off to the side. We'll try the next one. Just put that one back in there so I know where it is. Okay, next up, the Seiko chronograph. Like I said, I don't have much luck with these 7T32s, but there's a chance, you know. Does not want to. Come on. Does not want to come out, this one. It's obviously a very tight spring bar. I'm not going to get it undone here. Let's try this one. There we go. That'll do it. Right, let's try sticky ball. No. Sticky ball doesn't work. Let me try. Nope. Right. Get the big boy out. So you're probably not going to be able to see the big one because it's off to the side. But let me just get this down. Get it cracked off. Oop. Sorry guys, it's just fighting me this case back, as some of them do. There we go. That should be enough. To get it undone. I find titanium always quite hard to get undone. Okay. What have we got? The Seiko battery in it. It's had a good quality battery. These are quite difficult to get out sometimes. There it goes. Okay, so we've got a 927. So what happens with these, I don't know if you can see, this battery connection tends to corrode on them. And the circuit boards are no longer available, it's all part of the circuit board. SR927. I should have one of those. SR927. There we go. SR927. So I'm going to try and get this in under here. Right. No life so far. This might have an AC reset. Look on the back of the case. AC and positive of the battery. So we got AC there, positive of the battery. And it's working. See the small seconds over here sticking away. So I'll do a little bit of testing with that one off camera, make sure the alarm works, all that kind of thing. But that's a good result. There we go. Get my spring bar. That goes into here. Oh. I always find bracelets are quite hard to work on with gloves on. You just don't have the same fine control and feeling. I do prefer gloves to finger cots. I just find finger cots cut my circulation out of my fingers. That's why I use gloves. So we grab that. Push you. Come on. There we go. There it is. Perfect. I'll get that spring bar out later so I can have it at full adjustment. We've got still ticking away. Move the hands. It's working. Let's see if there we go, chronograph's working. Reset. Reset's up here on this. There it goes. Perfect. That's a good result. So, this is $150 to $200. Titanium, it might be a little bit higher at $200, but so there's 3 to 4 times more money just in before fees are taken out, obviously, just in one watch. This is just a little $20 cheapie, but let's take a look. Case knife on this one, it's pressed back. Try and find, there's the slot there. Okay, we have a 616, SR616. Make sure I've got one. Yep, plenty of those. Let's get this out. Let's come from this side, I think. Okay. SR616. Oops, the last one in that box. Oh, look at this. We got some corrosion happening in there. So this one may not work. I might have caught it early enough. And look, this isolator needs to be cleaned as well. This is all part of it with vintage watches. That's probably a probably made in the 90s, so it's 30 odd years old. Let it clean up. And I'm not a watchmaker, guys. This is just trying to save some old watches from going to the dump, essentially, or being thrown away. Really, they should be stripped and serviced and all that, but at the same time, the value dictates that it's not worth doing. Alright, so what do we got? Oh, look at that, it's working. There we go. So we'll get the case back on. Is that on all the way? No. Might need to give that a little press. I'll do that off camera. That needs a little press with the case back press. Okay, so 2 out of 3, not too bad. Let's chuck that out, chuck that out. Right, these Casios are a little bit of a pain. This is going to have to go like this. Comes out of there. There we go. Okay. With Casios, this isn't one of them, but quite often they have the Phillips, but one side is actually a just a straight. And that's one way you can tell a fake Casio, but it's not. This is a fake Casio. This isn't even a Casio, is it? No, this is a fake. Actually, I'm not going to bother with this. Actually, just for science, let's have a look inside. I'll probably steal the strap for one. I might have an actual baby G in need of a strap. Going to come undone. Yep. So there we go. Inside. Yeah. That's not a Casio movement. That's definitely a fake baby G. But also the case back would have the module number and the reference number on there, so it'll be BG- something. So yeah, that's a fake. So we won't sell that because we don't sell fakes. So there we go. And that's very typical of, you know, quite a lot of these lots. You'll have some that are better than others, but you know, I'd say I have on average about a 70 to 80% success rate. I will spend some more time on these Olympics because I have had some that I thought were dead and then they've come back to life. So I just got to spend a bit more time actually looking into it, see if it is completely dead. But we've got a working 7T32, which is fantastic. Very rare to find. We've got a lovely little Citizen that will sell for 20 bucks. And we've made a little bit of money. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one, a little bit different from the usual. And we will see you in the next one.